Hello everyone, day 149 in Blueprints, and today is going to start off a little bit differently because I don't have it in me anymore. I was actually quite surprised actually. I think the thing I've been trying to do, the steady is the scepter, is that how it begins? I can't remember what the first line is. That whole thing, has it only been 2 sessions I've been doing that? However, I was already at like maximum frustration. Maybe not maximum, but I was getting there and I'm too tired. I'm too tired of the game. So I went on Discord and I asked for hints. So let me say what I said, so you've got that context. Where was it? I have not read the hints yet. I'm going to read them live while recording. It's not live, is it? But you know what I mean. I'm going to read them while recording this. So I said, I would like a subtle nudge for blueprints. I'm getting kind of worn out, and I don't want to keep trying a million different wrong things. Also, sorry, this will be spoilers for my videos. I mean, okay. Sure, whatever. I'm currently working on the poem from the outer antechamber that says, oh, so I had remembered, I think recently I'd been questioning, where did I even get that from? But I'm pretty sure it's the outer antechamber. It says, steady is the scepter, etc. Because I believe it's my next objective, my current working theory is that I need to take the scepter, the cursed effigy, and the blue crown to the throne room. However, I've done that and nothing happened. Here's various ideas I have. So I gave some ideas. Said perhaps I need to do the things specifically in the order they are listed in the poem. Perhaps I need the red paper crown. Perhaps it only works if I draft the throne room when I have the other 3 items. Previously, I drafted the throne room earlier and then got the items. So without telling me specifically, like, I just can't face testing those things out. And so that's why I asked this question. Because it's just like an hour and a half just to test something. The game should tell you what to do. Like, I know it shouldn't give you answers, but it should give you enough information such that you know what to do. Or that you're so sure you can figure out what to do. Like I was talking about this like literally today on Discord as well about Animal Well, and like I went to like, was it layer 3 or whatever of Animal Well, and I did that, but there were a few puzzles in layer 3 that I just didn't enjoy, and it's because they it's the exact same problem. It's puzzles that are kind of only difficult because of how obscure they are, or like how difficult they are to find, or because they require like searching and just trying things, and like that's not fun. That's not why I play a puzzle game. I like to work things out. I'm gonna be mad if the next like game I play that's kind of like this, and it has like great scope and it has like layers and layers of secrets, it's also exactly the same, where like the layer, like like you get to a certain point and it's just like, oh no, now it's just going to be annoying by being unclear about like what you're even trying to do, and it's going to make you just like search things forever. And like, yes, I totally the thing I love about puzzle games is brute forcing my way through them. No, of course not. Like, why why is that considered acceptable? I get that it's like a deep secret, but it doesn't mean brute force has to be the thing that you make people do. It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh. And I had this conversation recently on Discord, and like one of the responses was like, well, but that's how you make things hard to find. It's not the only way to make things hard to find. It really is not. And like in Animal Well, for example, the like one of the things that I did like really near the end and made me quite frustrated was the thing where, I'm not going to spoil it, but like the actual thing that you do, like basically there's something hidden somewhere, and the actual thing that you do is pretty simple once you found that hidden thing. But there's absolutely nothing in the game indicating where that thing is. And so you know there's a thing to find. And so the game is just saying, okay, now just search the entire game looking for this thing. There's no clue. You just got to search the entire game, which I did multiple times. And because the thing is hidden in the place that it is, I went through that place many times, not finding the thing. But like the process of even trying to find the thing was a pain. And then, so like the problem with that is like they've got a puzzle and they've hidden it, but they've hidden it behind. Like, and there is a puzzle there, and there's like something interesting to. I mean, that one wasn't even particularly interesting, but there is something like interesting in there. But then the actual like puzzle, it's almost like they don't realize that the process of finding the puzzle should also be good. Like that, and like my favorite versions of that are where the process of finding the puzzle is itself a puzzle, and like there are games that have done that very well. Like I think Tunic did that very well. I think there are some puzzles that I didn't get super well, didn't get on with super well in Tunic, but actually for the most part it was pretty good in this sense. Like it was very good at cluing things. Sorry, this is just a general rant about. It's like specifically these games where the like part of the like intention of the game is to like have this depth of like secrets beneath secrets beneath secrets, which I love. I like something absolutely like it that draws me to a game. I'm like, yes, I want to find like I want to explore all those secrets, but I find it so frustrating how it always just gets like the freaking chess pieces down there. It just gets like why throw everything out the window? Why throw all your good design like experience and understanding just out the window and go, well, okay, so the way we're going to make this layer like hidden is by like not having good puzzle design and just like scrapping it and making it so you have to brute force your way through the game, which is effectively like the same thing that's going on with that chess puzzle there. Like, sure, there are clues, but nowhere near enough to the point where like I've had comments on the video saying like, or like I've seen comments on Discord of like people saying that basically like like from people who have been watching other playthroughs, they've never seen somebody do it intentionally. That's just not good. That means your players are brute forcing your puzzles, and brute force is literally never the thing you want somebody to be doing with your puzzle. You can brute force a Sudoku if you want to. You could like you could first put the number 1 in the first slot, and then 2 in the next slot, 3 in the next slot, and fill it in like that until you go, okay, that's fill in the whole grid, then go, oh, that's not right because there's a contradiction here. Then erase it all, then put 2 in the first slot, then 1 in the next slot, then 3 in the next slot. And it's do that forever until you've solved the Sudoku. You could do that, but nobody wants to do that because it would be a miserable time. Anyway, I mean, this puzzle might not be an example of this. I might just be being silly. Although, okay. Sorry, let me continue the thing that I wrote. I've now lost it. Where was it? Discord, why are you lost where I was? Oh my gosh, where is it? Okay. So I suggested there's 3 things I could do. It says, so without telling me specifically which one or any other details, can someone tell me whether any of these are the right kind of idea? And if not, can someone tell me if there's a clue somewhere in the game that tells me what I'm missing, or do I need to do a bit of guess what the designer is thinking? If there is such a clue, don't tell me where or what that clue is. Please don't give a hint that gives more info than I've asked for. Okay, so then I kind of let it, like the folks in the Discord decide like what was an appropriate hint to give me. And then I asked like, so basically I think there's 3 that have been given, that again I have not read them yet, that I think I know what order I'll read them in, based on like what people were saying about those hints. Okay, so I think we are going to go for the first one. From, I mean, I'm not sure how to pronounce your username, MLG JA, MLG JA, whatever. Okay. It was the first hint that was given, actually. Oh, actually, before I do that, before I press the thing, I wanted to mention that I have read this one answer to my thing, which was that the 3 ideas I was suggesting are not the right ideas. That's from Factua, saying they're not the right ideas. So that means I can complete this. In fact, maybe it's worth thinking about it a little bit before even going on. Oh yeah, I'm cursed. I've got the key card. What was he going to say? Okay, so if I know that those 3 things are not the thing I'm supposed to be doing, what else am I doing? Oh, but I also know that I'm kind of thinking about the right kind of things. So there's 2 things I know without looking at the hints, which is 1, I'm like thinking about the right thing. I've got the right goal in mind. But 2, that none of the things I was thinking about are right. Where's the room? You can tell my patience has worn through. What room am I even looking for? Oh, it's a found floor plan. Okay, here we go. Former seat of power of Arinda Ares before the current era and the rise of the Red Banner. Okay. Okay. I mean, if they were so like anti the Red Banner, why have they got like a red thingy on the floor? Reclaim the crown. I mean, I guess it's just thingy. Red carpet. I guess it's always red, regardless of what your favorite color is. Reclaim the crown. Throne room. Okay. There's something here about reclaiming the crown. So it also implies, so the answers that I have read, I guess also implies to me that I probably can just draft this whenever I like, and it will do the thing I need it to do. I just need to do something else. I just need to do things better. Okay. Steady is the scepter. Deadly is the stones. Heavy is the crown. I guess I don't know. It's possible that some of the hints are telling me that I'm wrong specifically about one of the things. Like, I haven't had it confirmed to me that like the things I was doing. What was I doing? Taking the scepter, the stone, the blue crown, and the throne, and taking them to this room. It might be that the hints are nudging me away from some of those. It's possible. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. Why is the throne not ready? Because those 3 things aren't right. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown. Can I make the crown heavier? Can I make the scepter steadier? Can I make the stone deadlier? Can I make the crown heavier? There was a thing about the crown having gems removed from it. I don't have it with me though, so I can't look at that. I think it says when you pick up the crown, it says something about that. Maybe, or it says it somewhere else, maybe one of the books. I guess it is possible that I could just like go back and read the books and maybe they'll give me an idea. Like how do I want to do this? Do I want to read these hints or not? It's funny that I'm suddenly considering not doing that. Which book? Like, you only get 1 book at a time. I have to do 2 runs to get there. Which book? For the history one? That's the most related to like the royalty. Is it worth doing that? I guess the hints would probably tell me to do that if it were the thing. No, we should read a hint. Okay. Let's just read a hint. Sorry, I was dropping stuff on my desk. Okay. So, it says minor hint : I'm going to press it. Think about the aesthetic. Think about the aesthetic of what? Of what? The room? Where's the room? Should I look around the room more? Is there something? Is there more of a clue? Oh, I guess now the question is going to be, when do I look at the next hint? Do I try and give this a go? Like, maybe I should like look at a hint at a time. And I could use, like, in the meantime, I could like get the library and maybe get that book just in case it helps. The aesthetic. What else would have an aesthetic? Think about the aesthetic. The aesthetic of like becoming king. I need loads of people around me like cheering me on. So my first objective is to find loads of people to join me. I'm not sure I've seen any people in this game. It's a very lonely game, isn't it? I mean, obviously I can't tell from here if there's something in the room that is useful. I've actually got some history stuff written in here, so maybe we should find that. I also wanted to quickly look at the realms and history questions. First crown rule of Fenaire's General Teskin. I can't read my own handwriting. City in Fenaire is named after historical figure Oris. So I think, is Oris is Oris the king that's below, that's in the church, the chess room? Or was it, there's like a King Desolate? Who's that again? Okay, let's find the history page. I clearly don't know the history anymore. It's been so long since I started playing this game. I can't remember this stuff. Oris was the first king in Agira, the first era. Second era, fourth king. I should probably read that book again because I don't quite understand this. Split into 3 realms. Third era, trade. Fourth era, King Desolates. Decision to move, leaving castle and court behind. Grand city of... So oh, maybe I should read that book again. Rare Ruin, King died on 5th of October. So this is when Desolates the Fourth and Prince Learson of Fen went to war, and they both died, didn't they? And then what's-his-face took over. General Teskin. There's also the history classroom. Maybe we should do that. That's not a bad idea. And then if none of the history stuff helps, that's what I would do if I was being patient. Okay, let's be patient. If I were being patient. I would do that. That means I want a classroom day. Oh, I can't remember whether this happened before, or did it happen before the last time I recorded or not? I haven't spoken about this yet. Like I've learned that apparently drafting in the outer room may or may not behave differently to drafting elsewhere, and there is a way to like do things a bit differently out here, which I may do. Hold on. You can see I'm being a little bit more open to like getting outside information, but although I still want to be in control of that, which I'm not with my comments on the video. So please, comments on the video, don't just post stuff. Not anything I wanted. Should I just do what I normally do? I think I might just do what I normally do. Okay, sure. I'm gonna lose stuff. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm gonna do what I normally do. So I don't know if it's fully true. I at least believe something. So the thing I believe is that you can, if you like, let's say you have a redraw ability like dice, you can go out there, pick your outer room, roll dice, and you will be guaranteed 3 new rooms, which makes it easier to pick an outer room that you're specifically trying to get. Now, so I believe that's true because it sounds like people have been using that as a way of doing stuff. But the reason, like, I've never... Did I talk about this last time? Sorry if I did. But the reason I've never done that is because... like, that to me doesn't match up with the way I expect the drafting works in general. Like the way it feels like it works is that, like, there's just a pool of rooms, and each one has like a weighting of like whether it can be drafted or not, of like, how likely it is to be drafted. So like the way I would program that is like I would have my list of rooms, like however many it is, 100. Is it 100? No. Is it 64? It might be 64 total, whatever it is. What am I saying? I'd have that list, and then I'd assign them weights, like maybe if you wanted it to be evenly distributed, so every room had equal chance, they'd all be 1, or they'd all be 2, and that would also be equal chance. So you have like some weight distribution, and then you can make some of them like heavier and some of them lighter, and the heavier ones will show up more often, the lighter ones will show up less often. And then to work out the probability of drawing a room, you just take its weight and then divide that by the sum of all the weights, then you get probability, and therefore the lighter rooms have a lower probability of appearing. And so my mental model for how drafting works is that that's what's happening when I click on the thing, is them just like picking rooms according to that probability. And then only when I've placed a room down am I extracting it from that pool. But the thing that people are saying about the thing outside implies to me that actually what's happening instead is when you click on a door, it's first finding out what possible rooms can go there. I mean, which would have had to have happened in the other case as well. First finding out which rooms could possibly go there, then just like making a stack where by some mechanism the more common rooms are more likely to be at the top of the stack, and the less common rooms are more likely to be further down the stack. I guess by... How would you do that? How would you do that? By just... Okay, so what you do is the same algorithm as before. You'd assign the weights, you find out the probability, and then you would just draw them. All of them. You would draw every single one and make a new stack, which is the first one you've drawn is going to be the top of the stack, and the next one you draw is going to be underneath that. You build a new stack, and then you take the top 3 and show them to the player, and those are the first ones they get to pick from. And then when they roll the dice or do whatever thing to redraw, you then just take the next 3 from the stack. It's not like another random selection at that point. The random selection is already done to build a stack that you're then drawing cards in sets of 3 from. Because that would explain the behavior outside. If that's assuming that works, like you get 3, like there's only 8 rooms that can go outside, and so you draw. And so what's happening is those 8 rooms are being shuffled into a deck of 8, or a stack of 8, or whatever, and then 3 are being given to you, and they are the more common rooms. Yeah, like whatever I mean, that one shows all the time. It's unusual. I mean, they're all unusual. So what? Because like the reason this even came up is like talking about like the like, oh, some of the rooms are less likely to show up. But why? They all have the same rarity. I don't understand. But I guess my intuition for like how the random selection here would work is like the model that I had. I love how we haven't even started yet. I'm just rambling about a million things. But the model I had feels a bit more like natural. I guess I'm also thinking of well, like, so I've played like plenty of Betrayal at House on the Hill. I've got the game and I've got the expansion. I've played it a good number of times, but that obviously is different. The rooms don't have rarity. You just like shuffle the room stack and you get whatever's at the top. So like to introduce rarity to such a system, you need some mechanism by which you're selecting rooms based on those probabilities. And if you're doing that, then just like shuffling them into a stack doesn't make sense anymore. You need a slightly more complicated mechanism. And to me, the most obvious way to do that is that like weighting thing, and that is how I have assumed it works so far. It might be that it does work like that for a normal door, but it works differently outside. I don't know. Have I ever seen this? I'm pretty sure I've seen the same room twice, right? Like, but that could be explained by, okay. Okay, so one thing I don't know is, have I ever seen the same room twice before having seen every room? I honestly can't remember. Like, it's possible I've seen the same room twice, just like in 2 drafts. I don't remember at all. But it's also possible that what's happening is it creates that, it like assigns the weights, it picks them up by probability to make a new stack with the most common on top, or like the first one you picked on top, so therefore the most common ones will be on top. And then, what am I saying? And then, sorry, I'm doing a lot of gestures with my hand that would like help explain what I'm saying, but you can't see my hands. I guess I could be drawing on the screen, but whatever. I should finish this in a second. But so it's like making that stack, and then maybe if you draw through that stack, it then reshuffles that stack with the same weights that it had before, makes a new stack, and then you go from the top again. It could be that that's how it works, but it's a black box. I can't see what the algorithm is, and the game doesn't do anything to try and suggest what the algorithm is to you. So I just gotta work with what I know, and what I understood so far is it's literally just a random pick from the set of rooms that are available. Anyway, what am I doing? I was gonna try to do some history. Oh, but I was gonna try and get the classroom, because that would help with doing that. In fact, that would be necessary to do that. Break room, perfect. I could have been doing that. I could have been doing this while talking. I'm sorry. So I guess I'm just going to do this. Like I could try and find dice and do what people are suggesting, but like to some degree, I don't know if I care that much to go. As in, like I don't know exactly what would take more time. Finding those dice or just doing this a few times. I mean, the other day it did take 20 minutes, but I think I was just unlucky. They are all the same rarity, that's what I don't understand. So they should all show up the same amount. So, I mean, unless the rarities don't work the way I would expect them to. And there's only 8. So like, there's a... What's the chance of picking a particular room? It's not just 3 and 8, is it? Or is it? No. The first one is... like 1 and 8. The next one is... not like that, like this. 1 and 7, and then 1 and 6. So it's the probability of one of those being the thing, right? So you add them together? No. Maybe. Something else can do the maths. I don't remember my statistics. Like, I guess I could try and get the boudoir, but how rare is that? I don't remember. Like, it's not that rare. I mean, I don't think it's rare at all. It might just be common. That would give me the 2 dice. I haven't picked up the money today. That should be fine. So I want to do the classroom, the library, and the... Come on. Give me my classroom. Why am I doing this? I don't need to do this. Classroom, library, and whatever the heck it's called. Throne room. To look at aesthetic. That's my current thing. Current clue. Cool. Nope, we'll not pick you up. Call it a day. I'm just gonna kill all the days. Just kind of make me wish I could skip this bit. I liked this earlier on. It set the mood. Are you running? That's running, okay. Sure. Oh yeah, that's the one. Okay. I was expecting it to look like the classroom. So I wasn't like looking for something that looked wooden. Okay. Okay, so we'll do those things. We'll do some history research. I'm being patient today. Patient. I'm pretty patient. I'm a pretty patient person in general. I think the my YouTube channel is a pretty good indicator of that. Oh, and there's the library. Oh, we won't be able to actually see this today, though. Okay, but there's like the uncensored history book. First edition? Yeah, I think so. There's Realm and Rune as well, could be relevant. Yes, if we get to that point. Like, I guess we don't need to see everything today. We don't need to do a full exploration. If my plan is literally just to see those things, then we can just try and make those things happen. We don't have the scepter at the moment. We could get that again when we need to. So we might as well start throwing classrooms everywhere, right? Gallery. It's just showing up interesting. But I do also need to get stuff at the same time. And this does have stuff in it, so maybe I should just get the gallery. This is like pretty good stuff in it, doesn't it? Well, I don't need that key. Do I? No. Oh, sure, whatever. Let's put a classroom down. I don't remember which classroom is the history classroom. Maybe like 5 or something like that. Some dice. Is there anything else I need to see in these rooms? Like maybe there's something in these rooms that helps. Okay, so library is done, so it's just the history classroom and the throne room, but we don't have the scepter, so it's not making it more likely. Let's do this. Simple one. The gems are not in this box. Gems are in this. Gems are in this box. The white box is true. So if you're true, then you're true. Then they are in here. But then this has to be false. The gems are not in this box, so that's contradictory. Okay, so you're false. So you are false. So you're true. The gems are not in. Wait, hold on. What? If you're false, the white box is true. Now, white box is not true. False. The gems are in this box. So they're not in this box. You're true. Ah, so they're in here. Yes, indeed. Okay. It's definitely a little risky drawing these classrooms early. I could just like end the run very quickly. I guess each one gives me some pretty good redrawing power though, so. Treasure trove. Could get the scepter again. Okay. Why not? I'm getting another message here. Am I picking up all this? Will it come in useful? Okay, scepter, come here. So I guess we'll do this so that we get more chance of getting the thingy. We don't have any keys. So I guess we'll do that in a bit. I might as well just do the classroom now, I think. So science. Science. Very weird science where they just make words out of the elements, for sure. Throne room. I don't have enough things. Okay. So I do need to still keep getting stuff. I mean, I actually really would like that, but I mean, I do still have that way to go. So sure. No, it's to the hallway, actually. Yeah, it's to the hallway. Keep more tools available. Oh, good job putting that way. Amazing. Maybe just do this and then, I mean, I could redraw. But we can also get there and just do some redraws. There's a few options. Let's just do this and then draw northwards from the entrance hall. Should be fine. I was going to be excited that I got a key, but it's not a normal key. But it's still a handy key, I guess. There's a box there. I guess if I were being patient, I'd be writing that down. So there's two boxes to open. Just remember that. Remember, that'll be fine. My memory's never failed me. Let's just get you, because it'll be handy. Oh, and there's keys in here. I always forget that this is a key room. What have we got? We've got a third of one. So we've got 11 and a third. Then here we've got, is that multiply? I think so. I think so. Multiply by 3. So that'll be 34. Round to the nearest 10. 30. Minus 26. 4. Minus 2, 2. Then we've got 1 halved, so half. Times by 4, 2, squared 4. Minus 5, minus 1. Times 3 minus 3 squared 9. Hey, I can do maths. Okay. Up this way, 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 up this way. Could you turn the other way, please? I guess I'll just take anything that does turn that way, sure. Oh, that thing. That thing. What was it? Mantis. Does Mantis help me with what I'm doing? I've not used it yet. Let's get you. Okay, north directions are more likely. That's fine, I guess. I could get quite a few items from that. I could also get a swimbird. Let's get a swimbird. Not this rubbish. Not this rubbish. Not this rubbish. I mean, actually, that's kind of nice that's there. Thank you. Not this rubbish. Swimbird. 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 It's a swimmy bird, bird, bird. Let's just get the gems because I'm gonna want them. I'm gonna want them. Do I have any redraw ability right now? Is there a chance of like being complete? Ooh, I could do this. Let's do it. Might as well just put the gift shop down. We don't see it very often, do we? Got anything for sale? Nope. What do you say about the thing? Permanent addition to the shrine. So I had to buy that. Okay, sure. Gosh, is there stuff on these that's relevant? By the time you visit Mount Holly. Yeah, I'm stumped. Haha. Swimbird. I don't see anything that's relevant to me. Throne room. Okay, let's have a look at your aesthetic. You got candles. You've got art. Got you guys. Got red shield and a red sword. Didn't it say this was before the thing? Former seat of power of Arinda Ares before the current era and the rise of the red banner. I guess they just had red stuff, despite that. More candles. Weird looking lights. Is there some like detail on something that's particularly relevant? It's incredibly red for a room that's apparently pre the red people. Guess I might as well do this. I mean, maybe it's saying... Oh, I think that's what you're saying. So this is the throne room as it currently is, but all you're saying is this is not as it was before the current era. It's just saying that it was the seat of power of Arinda Ares before the current era. Okay, that's ambiguous, but I think I understand. Okay, that's why it's so red. Okay. Okay. And that is the Arinda Ares thing. Let's look at that again. I was going to look at that before. Arinda Aries. Yes, that symbol in the middle, which means Arinda Aries. There's the big circle, little circle, which means black. It's the thingy, foggy, I think. Yep, fog. And then 3 spokes. Train, yeah, that's right, because of the metro. And then the little building things, which is like Metropolitan, yeah, Metropolitan, so I've got up at the top. Yes. Black, train, fog, metro. Crow. Crow is the animal for Arinda Aries. These are black. So those are probably as they were, although wouldn't they have been replaced? Probably. Maybe they're just dirty or dusty. The aesthetic. Big, small, big window. The aesthetic doesn't, like, it wouldn't just mean, like, okay, if the hint were like, look at things in the room, they probably would have just said that, maybe. But then I did ask for a subtle hint. The aesthetic. What does that mean? How is that relevant? The aesthetic. I mean, it's like castle-y. The aesthetic is castle-y. Okay, hold on. Let's try and get that classroom. Don't know that you're turning that way. I've actually been delivered. Let's save it for a different day, I think. Should I get this here, though? Or shall I try and turn the other way? Maybe try and turn the other way. Oh, perfect. Okay. Geography. I think history might be next. The humanities come after each other, I guess. Maybe? Do they? Maybe they don't. Let's keep going. I mean, I would like that, but I mean, we could just do this and try and we'll probably just get all the classrooms right now and then be done with the things that I need. No, it's art next. Okay. Tis art next. Should I just take it if it's turning the wrong way? Oh, and is there something on the back? Ooh. I'm kind of... no. I was kind of interested in doing it just for that reason, but no. I mean, there was a clue towards that on the foundation thing. Okay, we've got our history room. Let's have a look at this. Next slide. Okay. Yep. Yep. This does have a bit about like ascending the throne, doesn't it? That's the death of the dude. Oh, you've totally got the stone in your hand. Interesting. So you've got the scepter, you've got the stone. Ready is the throne. And the crown. You've got a crown. You do indeed have a crown. Do I need a red scepter? That feels wrong. But maybe? I mean, I suppose I am in, like, maybe the point is that I'm becoming... the king of Fen Aries? Because it is currently Fen Aries. Is it currently Fen? It is currently, yes, it's currently Fen Aries. So like, if I'm gonna become king of anywhere, I have to become king of the place that exists. But am I actually becoming king, or am I just like role-playing becoming king? I don't understand. Like who would accept my claim to the throne from me just doing this silly little puzzle? Nobody. They'd just kill me. Oh well, maybe they send me to prison. I don't know what they would do. Or they just like say, oh, you're a weirdo in the house. You can just stay in there and sit on your throne. Maybe it needs to be red? I was going with black because I thought like, oh, like it's the Arindan crown. Are you wearing a bow tie on the back of your neck? Who would do that? Is it just me? That's totally what's happening there. It's not even the same room. But yeah, it is very noticeable that you've got the thing in your hand. Okay. That is actually a curious bit of lore. So like, the kings always hold this like cursed stone whenever they're ascending the throne. Yeah, so I need all these people surrounding me while I do it, and then 2 people to be holding my cape. Do I need a cape? Can I wear this? It's not what I meant to look at, this one. I mean, I guess we could go back to it. Do I need the red scepter? Oh, I can't change the... Can I change the color now? No. You first find it. How does it work when you end the day? You just get it the same color the next day? No, you get to pick a color? I don't remember. I think you get to pick a color the next day, don't you? You get to change it. Is that true? I think so. Maybe. If not, I'll just end the day again, I guess. So red scepter to here. Okay. Why did the music just suddenly stop? That was weird. That was so weird. Red scepter to there. So what's the set of steps? The blue crown's the most annoying bit of it. I guess I could be putting the blue crown in the coat check. I mean, I could try and do that now. I have opened it. I have to get another door open. What do I want to do? Like, get the blue crown now and try and carry it over. But trying to carry it over does require getting the other thing. I think I'd better off just trying to get it on the day, aren't I? I think that's much better. So then do the thing that I was doing before, where I get the treasure trove. I leave some space down here. I do the blue crown. I can't be bothered to do it all again. Am I ready to leave yet? Hold on. Let's look at the other things. Is there another slide? Yes. Who's that? Presumably... how does it work? I can't remember how they... Is each angel assigned to a different thing? I don't think they are they? Looks like the chef, I think. No. Oh, that's the one with the scepter. Oh yes, it's the Arinda. Okay. So yes, it's possible that I need the red thing. Okay, do it now. How long does it take me? Okay, we'll see if we can do it now. Okay. So I'm just gonna, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna end the day. Do I want to keep this? I mean, I need to get the treasure trove anyway. No, why do I need to get the treasure trove? I don't. What do I need? What's the poem? The poem is... I've lost it. Where are you? There. Steady is the scepter. The scepter, which I get from the treasure trove. Stone, which I get from the thingy outside. Crown, which I get from up there. Yeah, so I don't need the treasure trove if I take this across. But then I don't have the key card if I take this across. But I don't know whether I can... Like, I think I get the treasure trove pretty often. I probably want it anyway. Oh, we should go open the thing. I almost forgot to go open the thing. Okay. Let's do that first. Yeah, the treasure trove comes up anyway pretty often. I can just do that and then also get to read another memo, which might end up being useful. Although they're becoming less and less useful. Where am I going? Yes, this way. Cool. Am I doing it now or should I do it next time? I spent the first half an hour doing like nothing at all, so we'll do it now. Okay. You. Don't really care about the others. The last door of 8 is in the inner sanctum. But it's a red note. Right, okay. Okay, thanks. The last door of 8. To be fair, I did have that theory, right? I had the theory that like the last door actually is opened some other way and the key is behind it in some way. I can't remember exactly what the idea was, but yeah, something like that. Red, white, moon. Okay. Cool. So then, break room. I think we're happy to do this now. It's not like I've done anything that I can't just recreate in a short amount of time. Wait, am I doing break room? No, I'm doing... I want to carry this... What have I decided? I've decided I'm doing the break room, so I've got the key card. Yes. Okay. I think I prefer to have that and then pick up the thing again. And then I know I definitely can change the colour. I can't remember if I can the other way. I think I can, but I'm not certain. And getting the treasure trove again anyway is good. Sorry, I'm like repeating myself a million times because it's hard to keep all this in my head. Okay. Do I want to try and get the outer room first, or should we get the dice? Okay, given that we know that works and we need to go and explore anyway, let's just go get some dice and then do the outer room. I don't very often do the outer room very late, but that's fine. We can do that today. So we're going to leave a bit of space open at the bottom somewhere. I think I'd rather get this. I do like having a key fairly early. Hey, come on. Yep. Also quite like having the shop early. If you could do that, please, game. That'd be nice. What are the things I need? It's so hard to keep all this in my head. treasure trove. We'll do the outer room later. Room 46 and throne room. Okay. So getting those two rooms, the treasure trove and the throne room, might be quite difficult given that I don't have the scepter to help me get them. But maybe we can just get a lot of redraw power or something. That'll help us do it. Okay. Those are some good items to have early on. Sorry, Swimbird. Probably gonna take this. Beep beep. 10, 15. 1 to 5. Oh no, half divided by 10. Sure, you do that. Half divided by 10, so a 20th. Add 20, so 20 and the 20th. What's going on? 20 and the 20th. Is that multiply? That's multiply by 1. Well, by half. 20 and the 20th. So 10 and a... I mean, it's just going to be 10. And a... 10 and the 40th. 10. Okay. How odd. How very strange. Oh, hello. That could be very handy. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. That's fine. Let's secure the steps. Might as well use a dead end where the dead end is forced anyway. Okay, don't see anything else, I think. This way. Well, let's do the bottom actually first. Sure, lots of gems. I'll take them. Thank you, 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 thank you. Nothing on the floor. Nope. It would be beeping if there were. Oh, a bit awkward. I guess we'll get the candle just to keep things going. I'd like the other rooms, but... Hello! That's a funny noise. Okay. Sure. I don't think I can dig yet, can I? Oh, I can. Oh yeah, I got it in the shop. Oh, and that unlocked a bunch of doors. Okay, cool. I think I'm okay with that happening today. There's some days where it's actually detrimental, but I think today it's fine. Sure. I feel a little luckier. I wasn't even thinking about that, but sure, okay. Some dice. Okay, we could go to the outer room now. 2 dice. If the rumor is true that you don't see the same room twice, then that implies I will be guaranteed the shrine today. Wait, I forgot to leave space. I guess I could leave these spaces. Yeah, sure. We'll do that. That's just to make it a bit more convenient when I pick up the stone effigy thing. So let's see if this is true. So I've got these 3 rooms. Do I get 3 completely different rooms? It appears so. Do I then get another... Wait, do I just get 2? So I guess you do see all of them, but then it starts to loop around. So yeah, maybe they get reshuffled back into a stack again. Maybe what I described as the algorithm is the algorithm. The one where assign weights, build a stack by drawing from the top by drawing based on those weights and then making it like the first card goes on the top of the stack and so on. Then and then you draw 3 from that and draw 3 from that. If you like use dice or whatever, that might be how it works. Okay, I have a new mental model for how drafting might work. It may be the case for all of the drafting, I don't know. Or it may just be the case for outside. Beep, beep, beep. There must be something in this room that I missed. I mean, I'll take the chapel, that's fine. What am I trying to get? I'm trying to get a bunch of things. Hello. Looky. Nothing on the floor. Nothing over there. Oh, something here though. I kind of want you. But then doors. And security is... I mean, we could also check the thing. It's been a while. Okay, we'll check the thing. We could check this as well. 2 trunks. Where? Are there? So we've got the key card, so we can make this higher. Staff services. Nothing. Okay. I guess they're just being patient. Little do they know, I've just mostly been sleeping. I just wake up and then just go straight to bed again. Okay, this way. Treasure trove I do want to get, so we'll get it, sure. Okay, so we're specifically changing the colour of this today. Should I just do it now? So red? I guess it could be blue because of the blue crown. And the game is called Blueprints. Oh, maybe that feels more likely. Oh, I don't know what feels more likely. Am I making a new... Is there a blue... Am I making a new... realm? Like, what does that even mean? Like, what am I even doing? Like, it's not even clear to me what I'm doing. I'm like going to the throne room, sure, like trying to become king, but in some weird like pretend way. Like it's not going to be recognized in any way. Like what is this? What is this? This game is making me angry. Do we have a blue? We don't have a blue. Maybe the idea is we're making like Simon Aries. Oh, interestingly, it's got... Oh! It's got the blue holly on it. Have I ever been... Well, I have another reason to make it blue now. I have 2 potential reasons. Okay. I guess I at most have 2 attempts to make. I really want to go see if like maybe walking up to the blue holly door with this does something to it. Have I done that before? I don't know, maybe I've done that before. I don't think I've ever noticed this design on it, but it's possible I already went, oh, what if I make it blue and go to the blue holly door? We're picking it, okay. Oh, that is kind of awkward for other reasons. Oh, for making the blue rooms more common. Okay. Blue crown. Maybe that's the aesthetic they're talking about? Like making sure I look good? Do I need to look good? But it is the crown of Arindia. Moon red, okay. Moon red. moon red. What do you say? Green. There is an antechamber lever hidden in the drawing room. No, there isn't. So this is a lie for whatever reason. Antechamber lever in drawing room. Unless there is, and I just have never found it. Green, but I don't think there is. Green, red, moon, was it? I think it was moon. Yeah. But there was a thing recently that said the next three green all true, but I marked it as a lie. If it is true, then mortar den meets the eye is false. Also, but actually, we've had 3 green moments already. This was also a lie. I can't be bothered. Cannot be bothered. I'll do it if there's like a specific need to at some point. Okay, so we've got you. Do we want to go test the thing outside now? I kind of do want to go test that now. Is that silly? It's not that silly, right? It's not that far away. Let's go do it. Use a coin, but look how much money I've got. I genuinely can't remember if I've done this, and it probably was just like last time I was playing. So sorry, folks. I think I've just been. I mean, okay, so like I think most folks watching this know about the work we've been doing at Thinky Games recently. I mean, I also posted the video about us launching Thinky Dailies. I like part of the reason I had to play a lot of this and then take a big break and just record a lot of it in advance was because I was just so busy. I had a lot to do, and so my brain is largely full of like how Thinky Dailies works, all the intricacies of that, and like, oh, I have to go get the things. Do I? Yeah, all the horrendous JavaScript and CSS and everything that's going on that site, and all the puzzles and all the decisions around story and writing and how the Thinky character is depicted and referred to, and there's so many things. But then most of it is just like the development work that went into it. It was a big old project. Up this way. It ended up being a lot bigger than we expected, and we didn't really have the development resource for it, so I ended up doing a lot of the development. I didn't do all of it. Like, with a good bunch of people from Lunark build the like kind of the initial version with like it had like the grid puzzle interface, and it also did the image puzzles and the inputs and things. But then I did a bunch of the like tidying up and polishing and animations and all sorts of things. Some bunch of refactorings and bug fixes and stuff like that as well. And design. Anyway, saying all that because I think the big break and then doing a lot of work that required a lot of like crunching and being quite exhausted has like emptied my brain of many other things, which is why I'm so forgetful when it comes to this. Cast my blue scepter. Okay, so no, this does nothing. Oh, okay, so one of the ideas doesn't work. Okay. Okay. Okay, what's next then? Continue drafting. What else am I missing? I just need to leave enough spaces to be able to get the throne room. But also some redrawability would be good. So like gems and like potentially like the laundry room and the study again. That could be pretty good. That's a pretty good combo. Where am I going? Let's go to security. I mean, I don't really want you. Let's get that. There's apparently an antechamber lever hidden in here. Well, there's a lever. Maybe that's the joke. There is a lever, but it's not the antechamber one. Okay. Go check with that. I'm not sure I need that key in there, but let's do this. So, sorry, Swimbird. Let's get you. No keys right now, which is unfortunate. Hello? Somebody left their purse. I better return it to them. Do we have a lost and found? We don't, do we? No, we do. There is a lost and found. That is a room. Oh gosh, this is actually going to be a problem. Except it will help me get the laundry room. Potentially. It can help me get the laundry room. We'll do I have a sledgehammer? No. Maybe we'll do this actually. It's probably in here. It might be in here. Should I just get this? Let's just get this. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. And a bunch of keys. Okay, pretty good bunch of stuff. And I see that money on the floor as well. These will help me get around. They'll help me get around. Oh, thank you. Okay. Do I want to continue up that way or treasure trove? Let's do treasure trove. Treasure trove to foundation. If we can. We've got 3 keys now. Could do silver key. I might actually, but saving it for later might be better actually. Because we've still got lots of doors. Yeah, save it for later. Oh, I could have lockpicked. I was like ready to use the other key, and so I was thinking, oh, I need to use a key, but no. Speaking of keys, look at all those keys. Get it? Get the joke that the game's making? Keys. And also keys. Okay, in the other sense that there are keys in music. And then keys. There's so many kinds of keys. I think I'm getting a bit crazy, aren't I? Oh, that. I don't really want you. This is not a bad thing to have, is it? Is it that beeping? Yeah, I think so. Okay. This is a weird room. Ugh, they all turn that way. That's gross. It's disgusting. Okay. Might as well circle around, I guess. Statements containing the word statements are always true. So if you're true, you're true. If you're false, you might be true still. Wait, if you're false, you might be true still. What? Is this one of those that like makes itself true? If you're false, no, that would be fine. You'd be false, 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 or false. Yeah, okay, I think so. Both statements on the black box. Is the word statements in all of them? No, it's statements singular. Both statements on the black box are false. The gems are in the box with a true. You got to give me a difficult one again. Gems are in the box with a true statement. This is the second statement on this box. That's true. So that can't be true. So true, false. That's all false. This is at least true at the bottom. If that's true as well, then they might be in here. The gender in the box is a true statement. What would that mean about you? You're also false. False. Statements containing the word statements are always true. Nope. Both statements on the black box are false, false, true. I think that works out. Hopefully it does. Hey, cool. Where am I going right now? Oh yeah, into this little space. Oh yeah. Forgot about this. Any clues in here? Genre to Araja. Okay, it's been a while since we read this. Look, it's the crown. Arindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters. Though the term is no longer employed in the halls of politics nor commonly known to the average citizen, its memory flickers in the hearts of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generation hushed circles still refer to themselves as Arindians, right, like my family. Yet we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into the obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past, preserve them for the generations yet to come. 1. Ajira. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Ajira, by the ascension of the first king of Arindia, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning. Is that word again? Is it burgeoning? Whatever. Township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Okay. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of this bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory, what a wonderful thing that we long to continue. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the first century, the black banners of Arindia could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry. Along every thoroughfare from Oris all the way to the western banks, a new kingdom was born. Second era, it was the fourth king of Arindia who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. So yeah, we do just skip from Oris to the 4th king, okay. So the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and hot spring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift and they called this new realm Arinda Ares. Oh, but it's... No, yeah, okay, hold on. I thought I was like mixing up Arinda and Arindia. But like, sure, it's Arinda Ares that has the black flag, but so does... Like, it literally said it. Black banners of Arindia could be seen fluttering in every hamlet and hostelry. There they are. Look, they're black. Arinda, to the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araja, the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. So they've all come from Araja originally, the ancestors. Third era, as the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands, developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued the tradition, and third era is defined by the construction of the vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land. I mean, I guess that is a pretty strong clue that they were all going to be railway things. I don't think I quite... Did I get it from this? I can't remember exactly. Linking the northern mountains of Arch Ares to the southern shores of Araja. This development facilitated travel and commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future, promise that would unfortunately, as my readers will soon find, not be kept. Okay. As the kingdom of Arinda Aries entered the fourth era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power, King Desolates III. Is this the king that's below? I think so. Was a king who listened to the voices of all his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. He was a king who often was seen among the people, eating, drinking, and conversing, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. Of course, he's such a good king. Desolate's renowned as the king of the people, and it was therefore a surprise to no one when he made the decision to move the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington to the public stage of Oris, leaving castle and court behind. So there's a castle in Reddington, which is the point that this house is the castle? Possibly. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare, yet not all were swayed so easily. There were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of the common folk. Those dissenting voices planted the seeds of discontent which took root in the lawns and gardens of the nobles of Fen, or as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. Passive-aggressive much? Era of ruin. After the passing of King Desolates III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age and surrounded by his people in Oris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. Oh, right, because Desolate the fourth. So maybe it's the fourth is downstairs. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a surprising number of supporters, due to the fact that Desolates IV shared his father's good name but little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a centre of splendour, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of innocence echoed through the city streets stained in red. The pacification of Fen. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbours. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson. I guess one of the things that I just don't get, I've talked about this before, I don't get about this game is like, why it wants me to be taking a side in this as a character. Like, this all just sounds awful. It all sounds awful. Like, in what way do I have any investment in, this royal ascension stuff? Together they leveraged their political influence and favours to persuade the nearby realms of arch-areas and yachts to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favour, victory did not come easy. The war of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honour of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. I mean, this is why I want it to... Okay, the current era. Today, the realms inherited by the 3, Fen, Ares, Arch-Ares, and Araja, once again stand united as allies. The distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we will all share a common past. As those trees continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the colours of the banners we raise, but by that which connects us, a land that we call home, that we each call home. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all that has happened, still Arindia. I mean, that's why I did Black Scepter. Because Arindia... Oh, hello. Where are you? Here you are. Okay. So I'm not confident in anything. I am not confident in anything. This is the only way away. Okay. So I guess I'm pinning all my hopes right now on the idea that maybe the aesthetics are that I'm Gonna wear a blue crown and have a blue scepter. Otherwise, nothing about this makes a lot of sense. What do I still need? I still need to open one of those doors. That's very true. I still need... well, just the throne room, but for later, yeah. I would like to still be able to explore a fair bit, so let's keep doors going if we can. Try and get to that foundation. See, there's a dig spot down here. Oh, thank you. Forgot about that. I kind of like that. Well, I sort of like this ability that just happens without me having to remember it, but occasionally that's bad, but most of the time it's good. When you think about levers at this point, I mean, we probably should have been thinking about it earlier, but whatever. Just to keep the doors going, really, that choice. Oh, hello. I would also like redrawability, I guess. Ugh. Okay. I'd like redrawability right now. I mean, I guess I can still get to the foundation if I need to. So do we just get Swimbird? Maybe. Because the only thing in this room is Swimbird. Can Swimbird become king? That'd be a better game. Can I do this yet? Yes. Oh, I wish I'd done that before. Whoops. This is actually becoming quite risky that I might not even be able to do this today. I guess we're doing you. There's quite a lot of gems. Oh, food's ready. Food is ready. Let's do this, I think. We could classroom. Let's see if we can get the either the laundry room or the study. Is that what it's called? Study. Yeah. Okay. Got a bunch of redraws. Study. Okay. We will take that as one of the two rooms I wanted. I'm kind of concerned about getting the throne room. It might be a big problem. I guess the more blue rooms I can get rid of, the better. But I also need to get in there. So I could do with getting like a red room, like the thingy. Oh, should I? Which way is this just turned? That way. Okay, cool. Let's go get the food. This side? Nope. I was trying to minimize the animation. Okay. Well, I guess if I'm going to get the weight room, which is ideal, I guess. Oh my god, this is getting actually kind of close to going completely wrong. I see some dice. Like, I would like the door to be accessible. Gosh. Like, I do have the rotation, but I would like both doors to be accessible, basically. Okay, there we go. There's a room that does that. Okay. Oh, there's a key up there as well. Alright. So I haven't opened any of these yet, have I? Uh-oh. giving me these terrible rooms. This is really not good. I don't already have one, right? No, I don't think so. Could get that and keep going that way. I don't want to use all my gems. Let's get this. This is all gonna go wrong now. How am I gonna get the throne room is the trouble here. I'd like to go both directions if I can. So we'll use the dice. It does go both directions. Sure. I don't really have any places I can draw the thing now, right? I guess I could get back down here. But that's where I was going to put the throne room. I'm worried. I'm worried about many things right now. Although I also need to go away for a second, so back in a second. Okay, back I am. What's this? Everything's gonna go wrong. So no, I still want to get on this row. But I mean, I should try and keep ways going, I guess. Okay. Do I want to open anything? Probably not. What do I want right now? Ugh. Like, I want a lever. A lever is the most important thing I could get right now. Where do I get them from? What are my options? Why did I not draw that way? Did I get distracted? I don't know why I didn't go that way. In my head that was blocked off. Okay, where are the levers? The levers are... I didn't get a secret garden key today. Maybe I should have been getting the attic at some point, and that might have helped. Yeah. Should I go back down here and see if I can get the attic down here? That's maybe not a terrible idea. And a secret garden key here. I've not dug in here, so there's a good chance. There's some chance that's locked. I don't know. Do I have redraw? I do right now. I quite like the laundry room as well. Maybe I could get like laundry room up here. Okay, that's maybe an idea. Get laundry room up there. Trying to run out of steps. Well, why not just do it here? Yeah, why not just do it here? Well, I guess I do also want this to be accessible. So I actually don't want any of these to be dead ends. So I guess maybe T-junction there, the laundry room there if I can, which is asking a lot. If I can do that though, then, oh gosh, there's going to be keys everywhere, of course. If I can do that, then something. Then I got a lot more redraw power, which means I could try and get the attic, which will maybe have the secret garden key in it. So I could do this here. Not a terrible idea. Okay. None of these have levers, right? No. Okay. There's something in here somewhere. Where? No, there. Okay, so laundry room, or just attic, I guess. Okay, just get attic. Okay, we'll do it. Like, we could try and get the laundry room as well. This is almost certainly going to have the secret garden key in it. I say that, it doesn't. It does not have the secret garden key. I don't have the secret garden key, do I? No. Prism key? Key 8. Is there a limit on how many you can have? And so because I had 3, I can't get the next one or something? I've not been counting. Okay, so there's a dig spot there. Can that have the secret garden key? I don't think so. Hello? What's beeping? Oh, maybe you? Did I actually want that? Oh, hello. That might have been everything. Okay, so still no secret garden key. Oh, I just want to open one of these doors. What are my options? Secret garden, mechanarium, which is a blue room. Oh, but you'd have to get the doors open. Greenhouse, weight room, great hall, secret garden. Wait. Oh yeah, there's 2 in the secret garden. I forgot about that. So what am I hoping to do next then? Get a secret garden key from somewhere else? I don't know. I don't think it's happening. There was a thing earlier saying there's 2 boxes somewhere. Where are they? Oh, it's probably just that one. And then the one in the shrine. That's totally what it is. There could be a secret garden key in there though, can't there? Oh, we should walk back, shouldn't we? What did I just get? A bunch of gems. Which is good. Okay, we're gonna have to walk back and then hope that steps don't become a problem. It'd be funny if it was just in there and I didn't open it earlier. I think I even said, didn't I? Like, I just need to remember that. I'll totally remember that. That'll be fine. This is not the way to go. Oh, there's a key in here though. Hello. Already got that. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I just went through the wrong exit. I thought I was heading south. I was not. Okay. We've already eaten all this. We do have the running shoes as well, don't we? I believe so. Yep. There we go. They just fired. So that's available. I don't want to get rid of every available space though. What's the plan? Oh yeah, it's going to open this thing. What have you got? Okay. Not what I was hoping for. So, how else can I get the secret garden key? I don't know if I can at this point. I don't know if I can. What do I do? What do I do? I've got quite a lot of gems. I could do a bunch of redrawing. Let's do some redrawing here. I know I was trying to leave this open. Just need any room that has... I mean, or should I just get rid of more blue rooms? I could still draw the throne room there if I needed to. Maybe I could get rid of more blue rooms. Is there an item here that would be useful in some way? Don't think so. Don't think so. What do I want? Like anything with a lever in it. Like you. But it's not going to open the things I need it to open, is it? Oh, it could do. It could do. Well, there's 3. I can't remember how this works. Okay, silver key again. Well, the last one contains the letter. Aha! Oh, do I have access to that side? I think I technically still might be able to get access to that side. Okay. Okay, so now... Jesus! Get here. So, but I've got lots of redraw power, so it's possible. Then save this one space for the throne room. This is not going to go well. I should save that space as well. And that space. But I've obviously got to get back to them, which is a lot to ask for, but sure. So what's the plan right now? The plan is try and get to you. I mean, it's possible I'll just get it here, in which case it's like 2 birds, 1 stone. I'd have to get to it though. But maybe I could do it via the foundation. Like if I've got lots of redraw power, I don't know how much redraw power. Don't know how much redraw power I will have at that point. But okay. But I think we have to go and do that now, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay. I don't think this is recoverable. I'm pretty certain this is going to go not well at some point. There's a bunch of unlikely things that need to happen. Or like things that I don't have enough control over. And the fact that I'm just getting blue rooms all the time is just making it terrible. Can I like get rid of the thing? Like, what happens if you put an item in the code check? I guess it doesn't apply anymore? That's interesting. But it says more common today. That's presumably just from having it, right? It does that. Like, as in having it at all. Okay, so we're going to try and get to the thing. Okay, gosh. Or I might at least draw this. No, this one could also be the throne room, because it's got 3 ways it could go. Okay, we're just going to try and get to the thing. Okay, so as long as I can turn, I'm fine with that. Yep, okay. Ooh, do we get the cross in the sky? That could help. Is it that? I think that's actually useful for me. Like, I know it's 4 doors are more common, but I can't get a 4 door there. These are all fine. Okay, that might have been real good. Like, I could do that as well. In fact, if I do this here, it's going to give me only 3 door rooms. I believe. They're all 3 door rooms. They're all 3 door rooms. Do I try and make it so I get the thing here? I mean, I've got enough gems at least to try this. Okay, they're not all 3 doors, so I do need to be careful. No, you do get the same rooms just like twice in a row. Is there a reason the throne room can't be here? Oh, that's making me worried about it. Courtyard, dark room, gymnasium. Am I just getting the same 3 every time? No, but I'm not getting much variety. This is kind of feeling like it's not possible to get the thing. But for what reason, I have no idea. I'm just getting... Okay, I'm not going to waste all my gems because, like, clearly it's not going to show up. Okay. There are other places I can still draw. Not many, though, which is concerning, and I just, like, used loads of gems. But it's alright, I got a nail back, so it's fine. So I might as well try and get the, like, I'll get the crown right now, which is actually good for helping me draft things more. But only in a pretty subtle way. Wait, I thought I opened this. Oh, that was the previous one. That was the previous one. Oh, no. Okay, well. Uh-oh. So I guess try and get the throne room now? I'm not hopeful. I could, we could do we have another? We don't. It's just lockpick, okay. Like, is it not possible to get it here? I wish I knew that kind of thing. Like, at what point do I say, like, oh, I'd actually rather just turn to the left? I think I'd rather just turn to the left. I mean, connect it to the foundation, maybe. That also used 2 gems, so I guess I get a gem back. Shall I open up some of these? Because we've got a bunch of keys. There might be gems in here as well. Oh, good job. Good job. Good job. I think the ones that are on that, like on the outside, tend to have messages in them. I don't remember. Okay, that's useful though. Back up to the default amount of steps. I'm willing to use a lot of keys, it's fine. Wait. I can have 2? I didn't add another one, that's weird. Didn't think that was possible to get the same item twice. I thought it always, like, just didn't spawn anything in that situation. Odd. Two gems, cool. I shouldn't use too many keys though, I might actually still need some. Okay, that'll do. Okay. Like, is it even possible to get the thing? Like, why is it never showing up? Am I just gonna do all my redraws here? I'm getting at least different stuff now. That's not like just blue. Okay. I have 5 gems. I have exactly 5 gems. Okay. I mean, but I don't have the thing. So now my problem is I gotta get here. Is that even gonna be possible? I don't freaking know. Don't I lose all my stuff? Maybe I can like spawn the kitchen here or something? Or get more gems somehow? There are more lockboxes in the thingy. There's a gem here. What do you do? Spread money. You've got car keys. Okay. What was I thinking? So try and get like... Try and get the kitchen so that I can like feed myself after picking up the thing. Oh my god. Like, I don't have the kitchen yet. Like, it's quite a common room. I do have it's blue. There's a decent chance it should come up, except now I've got the other thing that makes it... Can I get rid of an item anyway? Do I have a way of doing that? Don't think I do. No. Okay, so just try and get the kitchen there. But with the 1 gem, the 1 redraw, it's not going to happen. But there are boxes. There are boxes to open. Oh, there's lockers to open. But I've got... yeah, I might be okay just using my keys now. Okay, sorry that was a waste of steps. But I'm going to lose all my steps anyway as soon as I pick up the thing, so it's probably fine. Maybe? Nothing. Don't want money. I don't really want to use my last key. Okay. Okay. That was a waste. It's a big old waste. It's a waste of steps. It's a waste of everything. Okay. It is this way. And then this way. So kitchen, but I want gems first. Let's check this. What have you got for me? No gems. Cool. 5 trunks though. 5 trunks, 1 trunk. What? Is that the trunk outside? So maybe there's 5 trunks I haven't opened. Where though? Are they all in the entrance hall for whatever reason? Maybe. There's 2 here. Okay, great. Okay, that is actually useful, thank you. 5 rerolls to get the kitchen. Do I think there are any others? Was there anything else in the shop? I think I've got the steps to at least check this kind of thing. Where are the other trunks? No. I didn't really focus on what I was buying, I just bought everything. There are more trunks. But do I just go and try and do the thing? I don't know where the trunks would be. I must have just not seen them. Maybe there's one in the library. We do have a bunch of redraws, and it is a common room. There's a good chance it'll come up. Good chance. Is there a one in here? I think there can be one like down there, can't there? I think we just try. We just try. So we want the kitchen. Or we want anything that gives us steps. So that gives us steps tomorrow. That gives us steps, but not in a useful way. Okay. Anything that gives us steps. If we get into the corner, we also... Wait, do we have... What power do we have? Oh! I think I have the rock right now. I mean, it's no worse doing it in the corner. In fact, it's better, because then the 3-door rooms go away. Because the kitchen's a 2-door room. I think it can be drawn down there. I hope it can be drawn down there. This uses an extra thing, though. I'm willing to take the risk, I think. Oh, gosh. Was that a good decision? I don't know. I think... Do I have the rock? I got the rock, okay. So extra bunch of redraws and some extra steps here. I wouldn't be able to do it with just those extra steps. That's not enough. Oh, but I could have saved them. That was silly. Okay. Oh, wait, where are my gem redraws? Where's my gem redraws? What? What's the rule? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, there, okay. Why did it do that to me? Still not going to show up. Oh, wait, I can do another one? No, I can't. Yeah, okay. Oh, I can't do this, can I? I can't do this, can I? I mean, this could have some steps in it. But, like, even if it did, like, it doesn't... It does always reduce me to 13, is it? Which is not going to be enough, even with that banana. Like, I would have used the banana steps getting to the banana. I mean, I'll go grab the thing, but I'm doomed, aren't I? I'm doomed. I guess I've got the running shoes. It's possible. It's possible. It's true. It is possible. I don't want to do it all again. Well, at least I'm not drawing anything, so none of this happens, but I do go down to 13. Is there something I can give you that will... I don't remember what all the things are. I don't remember what all the things are. Okay, thanks, shoes. I'm obviously not going to get there. What's the way? The way is... It's so far. It's so far. Security drawing room, dining room, boiler room, den, rotunda. Okay. No. 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 Already took here. Okay, thank you. Oh. No. No. Is there any more food in here? Give me more food. Oh, is there any more food in here? Give me more food. Oh, thank you, steps. Thank you, shoes. No. 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 Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. Now, I mean, first of all, we don't even know if we've got the right thing, but like, what's going to happen in this situation if I do run out of steps? What's the set of things? So I've got a set that's blue that matches my... Where's my crown? Oh my god, I completely forgot. I got the throne room and I was like, oh, I've got the final thing that I need because I'd already been up there. Oh, well, that's miserable. We'll have to try that again. We'll have to try that again. Do I want to stick with the blue idea? I could look at more hints. I might as well try that again. Right. See you next time, folks. Goodbye.